There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Hey, what's that sound? Well, it sounds like inauguration day to me. Are we ready to go here? Yeah, it's inauguration day 2025, and it's early, everybody. Good morning, wherever you are and find yourself. I am Dean Ryan, who is broadcasting live, not from Washington, no, but live from somewhere in the southern regions of the United States. Dean Ryan, who is an ungodly hour, but it is a special inauguration day, and my brain is just waking up, like many millions of Americans on the burning West Coast here. This is Real Deal Media's Inauguration Day 2025, and today is the day that we're going to step foot back into the White House, Trump that is, and it's about to take place, the ceremony, especially the swearing in about 40 minutes from now. We're going to see it live. We're going to attempt to. There's just a whole monstrosity of things happening right now in Washington, D.C. and around the country, but particularly D.C. There's new executive orders being signed, a whole slew of things. We're going to go and cover that for you here today. But this would not be a special occasion without Mr. D.C. Beltway himself, the man with his ear to the ground, our political analyst, Jim Fetzer, joining me here today. Jim, good morning to you.
Oh, Dean, this is an historic occasion indeed. Who thought it would ever come to pass? There were so many obstacles, so many barriers, so many deceitful acts to stop Donald Trump from assuming the presidency again. It's absolutely stunning. And as you say,
absolutely.
Biden signing a flurry of pardons for Mark Milley, for Anthony Fauci, for the January 6th committee and others yet. And bear in mind, you only deserve a pardon if you've committed a crime. So this is essentially an acknowledgement the January 6th committee, Mark Milley, Fauci, were criminal.
Well, the big one's Fauci. And if you don't know what we're talking about, this is the huge story right now. And then a second huge story I'm going to tell you about. But the big one that Jim is telling us about, this just came out now. Biden, the masked bandit, signed an executive order before he left office with all these people on it. Here it is. pardons Fauci, Miley, effort to guard against potential revenge by Trump. And there's a lot of people on this list. In particular, here it is. Let me go. Liz Cheney. We have Kamala Harris, who's in there. We also have Jamie Raskin in there. I have the list somewhere, Jim, but why would Jamie Raskin be involved? I'm quite curious on that front. What does that really represent?
Well, I think Raskin tried to find illegal ways to deny Trump, his legal representation. And like, he's a scumbag of the first order. The more you dig into Jamie Raskin, the more appalled you become. The guy's a total miscreant. And I think they were just worried that digging deep, you're going to find all kinds of malfeasance.
This all flies in the face of January 6th and everything of that nature. Go ahead, Jim. We have a little time delay. I do apologize.
No, Dean. You're right. You're
okay.
You're on top.
We're gonna continue. Okay, so Biden pardons all these people, and now the Supreme Court ruled just recently, it feels like that the broad of immunity from prosecution would be sheltered from anything that were to come from the new Trump administration, but Jim, for the first name to be Anthony Fauci gets a pardon. People are saying, well, who are not paying attention, why would Anthony Fauci be getting pardoned? Why would this supposed criminal, Jim, why would they pardon Anthony Fauci? I can't imagine why, Jim. Would you know?
Well, I mean, the vaccine promoted brought about the deaths of millions. I mean, worldwide, my guess at this point is that 1 billion people have been killed by the COVID vax, and Anthony Fauci was instrumental. He was a
allegedly. We're still on YouTube. Yeah, we're still on YouTube, Jim. They might take us down midway because YouTube still gets the buco money. But Jim, we're going to come back to that thought. We also have a live camera on the actual presidential ceremonies that are happening right now. In fact, we'll weigh in on that. But let me tell you about this now. Last night, Gary Franchi of Next News Network, a friend of the show, has yet to appear, but he made a dastardly urgent report last night. And I'm going to tell you a bit more about this after you hear it, because this validates everything that I shared with all of you roughly 5 years ago, this time, if you can believe it, in the winter. So, but this is what, well, you know what? Let me get that clip for you. But Gary is, he's in DC right now. Let me tell you what we know as it stands. There is multiple security all over the place that have now moved the entire inauguration indoors. They've moved it because, and Jim, I'll bring you in while I get the clip here. We've been sabotaged ourselves. Jim, what do we know about the potential attacks coming?
The formal explanation was because of cold weather expected, but as Marjorie Taylor Greene has observed, she's seen Trump give talks in rain, snow, sleet, very serious weather conditions. She says vaccines for security reasons, I have no doubt. You got to understand, snipers today, Dean, can assassinate from a mile or more away. So having Trump out in a public venue is colossally risky. Very bad idea. And I believe it was an excellent and totally appropriate move to go indoors for the event, where the security is far better able to be controlled and you don't have the risk of a long distance sniper. So I approve 100% moving the inauguration inside. And by the way, they already have it. I don't know, it's the Capital One. They have a table, a desk where Trump's going to start signing executive orders immediately, dude. Immediately.
Do we know what some of those are? Do we have a list of those? In fact, here that's a true statement by Jim Fetzer. In fact, let me show you this right now. This is happening as we speak. He's ready to sign it. Let's see if Jim's favorite executive order might be in there. Can we guess what that would be? Well, he's issuing a barrage of executive orders. They're saying this is coming out of who cares? Well, it is immigration and the border, close the border, asylum-seeking migrants, involve the U.S. military at the border security, declare migrant crossings, federal workforce. In fact, they've laid off how many now? From the federal government, they told to pack up their bags. So that's happening. What are we looking for exactly? Well, we want to stop the genocide. So there's a lot at play there. And let me show people what's happening in the presidential hall now as I deal with the tech issues per usual. What executive order have people expected from Trump day one, Jim? Because I know he said he's going to pardon the J6ers just the other night.
Yeah. I expect him to pardon everyone who's been incarcerated over January 6th. It was all outrageous. And of course, by virtue of failing to adhere to the orders of the commander-in-chief, Mark Milley needed the pardon, but I expect Trump's going to find other ways of dealing with the general. The Uniform Code of Military Justice. Yeah, I think that these pardons may not turn out to be as ironclad as everyone might like to think. In particular, on the Biden side, he's also pardoned the D.C. police because they were complicit in January 6th. It was very elaborate, involved Mayor Bowser, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, FBI galore. So, even the D.C. cops have been pardoned by Biden. And again, as Marjorie Taylor Greene emphasizes, you only deserve a pardon if you've committed a crime. Otherwise, it makes no sense at all. So these are admissions that Fauci,
that's right,
and the January 6th committee and the cops and so forth are indeed parties who have committed federal offenses under the law, Dean. They are criminals.
Yeah. Well, Jim, you're right to be choking right now. Hillary Clinton has just entered the stage. Why don't we have a look at the glorious, almost presidential female from the underground? There she is with. Okay, here's the big entrance. Let's get ready for it. We turn the. Got to be DJ sometimes. DJT, that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 43rd President of the United States, the Honorable George W. Bush, accompanied by Mrs. Laura Bush.
That's a Hillary double for certain. Well, there's
Jim. I'm going to have to agree with you on that. That is.
Wait, I was looking at the woman in white. That may actually be Hillary in the dark.
No, this one's in shape, Jim. She's in shape. She works out. Yes, she does. We hope you like slow motion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 44th President of the United States, the Honorable Barack H. Obama.
Notice he's not with him. Now, rumors he and Michelle are going to divorce.
For more on that, we have marriage counselor Aaron Cates joining us here. Thank you.
Good
Aaron,
good
welcome
evening.
to the inauguration day.
Or good afternoon.
Good morning.
I don't even know what time it is, guys. Jim,
we're watching
special day today.
We're watching the claymation version of the inauguration here today. Hope you like slow stop. Aaron, I love what you're wearing today. You should have wore red, so red, white, and blue. Hello. Jules has some intel. She says Big Mikey is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Justice of the United States, the Honorable John G. Roberts, Jr., and the Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Oh, it's my favorite song, by the way. It's called Yankee Doodle My Dandy by the
I thought that
Velvet
was you
Underground.
playing. I thought that was you playing in the background, Dean. The flute.
I'm turning Aaron's mic a little bit down now. Really down, actually. I want to apologize, Jim. I didn't know Aaron was going to be here this early. He scared me.
It's good. It's good.
I can ask him to leave if you want.
Why in the world? Love it.
Okay, if he gets out of hand, you just tell me. Okay, here it is, everybody. This is the
Don't worry, Jim will take care of me.
Okay, Aaron's mic is still on. Hold on, let me turn that down. Okay, all right, there we go. Thank you for being here from Canada. Shh, shh, quiet, 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 quiet. Oh, gosh.
I didn't hear an announcement of who this is.
No, they're going to text it. It's very quiet. Very quiet. Well, that's it, folks. It's over. What's going on, Jim?
Well, it's a good sign that Clintons and the Bushes are there, even Barack, because that suggests they're not concerned about an assassination attempt or a bomb explosion and so forth.
Okay, hold on here. Here comes the first. Well, they have some grim looks.
Tiffany Trump
These are
and
Democrats.
Barron Trump.
That was a weird scene.
That's Barron, isn't it?
He's huge, Barry.
Yes, Maddie. Aaron is the flute master. Yes, he is. Lena says, Hillary looks like crap because she's dead. Give her a break. Jeez. Let the lady die in hell in peace. There's Mr. Spinkter in the middle next to Eric. There's his fake wife, Ivanka. There's Mr. Chlamydia. There he is. Hello.
Clinton looks so excited.
Yes, he is. He's thrilled to be here, aren't you? God, I just woke up. Let me get my dancing shoes. Oh my God. Look at this. Hitchcock original masterpiece theater.
What do we think Hillary's thinking right now? I'd like to hear
There's
Jim's
Carmen
thoughts.
Electra. What is Hillary thinking? Nobody knows that.
But no, she doesn't want to do that.
Man. There's Barron Trump, the modern Nephilim. There's
She's like
Kojak.
6'8".
There's the Snapple lady. Look at that guy. There's Bobby. He just yawned like I was. Jim, I don't know if you heard, Vivek Swamzeze he left the campaign of Doge last night.
Ramaswamy left the Trump admin.
That's right. That's right. He
What's
left
the
last
deal?
night.
What's going on there, Dean?
I can explain that one if you guys want. I found some intel on that.
Please, Aaron. I'd be fascinated.
He's going to be running for governor.
Wait, hold on, Aaron. Let me.
Sorry.
Okay, he just gave it away. Yes, he's.
Oh,
Well,
man,
he
that's
got told to go because of the H1N1 passports. But yes, Governor of Ohio. Aaron's always ruining the ending. Yes, and Barron grew tall. Yes, he did. Yeah, how tall are you, Aaron? I never asked you that.
probably like 5'8", I would say.
Oh. I had a feeling you were going to say 5'8".
I could have shrunk though. Who knows?
What a demure outfit Ivanka is wearing.
Maddie says Hillary's thinking wieners, as in Wiener's computer. Thank you very much, Maddie. And Lena Starmoon says, what's their bloody
Ladies and
game?
gentlemen, escorting Dr. Biden and Mr. Emhoff, the Republican staff director of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Ms. Emily Leviner, the Senate Secretary for the Minority, the Honorable Gary Myrick, the House of Representatives Chief Administrative Officer, the Honorable Catherine Spindor, and Mr. Bruce Fisher.
Okay. Jimmy, might have to turn your microphone down a little bit. I can hear myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jill Biden and Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
It's so weird that you have all these criminals in the same crowd.
We're at the circus. It's my favorite part. Where's Pelosi? You got something for her. Did you know this is the music you hear before they execute you?
This is fascinating, Dean, the whole thing.
It is. It is. I know so many justices are bald. Look at, they all have the same bald spots. That's what happens. Feel free to join us if you're on Facebook, The Real Dean Ryan. If you hate Facebook like us. And Aaron on Telegram. Telegram. Feed me. Video. I gotta turn Jim's microphone and get them to see me. Oh, that's better. Subscribe. Real Deal Media on Rumble. Get it tonight. Aaron, what is the excitement in Canada right now for Donald Trump's reemergence to the White House? What do you think that is?
Well, people that I know, everyone is pro-Trump. A lot of Canadians are definitely sick of what's going on here, so they're looking for a change. And if President Trump's going to offer that to us, we're, a lot of people jumping on board. Of course, our mainstream media is trying to tell us, and they're right all over the mainstream today, Trump is bad, Orange Man bad, and the way they always try to spin it off in a negative context. But the truth is, the people here are fed up with our government, and we realize that President Trump is probably a vessel that's going to change everything that's been communistic the last 9 years of Trudeau's hell government. So, there's a lot of optimism from people that I know, at least patriots that I know.
Jim, you know what Aaron's doing right now? He's trying to kiss Trump's ass because he might be the 51st state. He wants to be in the White House.
I do.
He wants a cabinet position.
You know what? Dean,
Get in line,
Governor.
Aaron.
I'll take it. I'll take it on, and I promise you, I'll be for the people, man.
Oh man, if Aaron's the governor, I might try to assassinate him.
Dean, you won't get those free Blue Jay tickets then.
Well, there's Willy Wonka. Look at her and Mr. Harvey Weinstein there. And look at that bald head, Aaron. Look how shiny that is. That could be you. Wow, look at that wig. There's Barbara Bush. Is anyone? Oh, that's Newt Gingrich, Jim. God, you haven't seen him in ages.
Barbara Bush is dead.
Okay, well, there's her double. Guess she didn't get the news.
There's Wasserman Schultz. I love her.
Oh,
I'm
really?
being sarcastic.
Well, look at that beard.
Stand
It's
that.
like he's trapped in that beard. There's Ivanka. Jim, she's been quite absent from the Trump train this go around. A lot of people have noticed.
I think that's just fine. She provoked too much controversy. I thought she looks very fine today. I like her dress, her style.
I do too. Not as much as I like the Willy Wonka here. the purple. Well, purple's the color revolution they kept promoting in the run up to 2020, if you recall, and certainly thereafter. Oh, this is the sentimental part of the ceremony. Quick, let's hold hands. Pucker up. Jilly, kiss him on the lips. Maddie. Len, thank you. Oh, gosh. There's Mr. Tim Cook of Apple. Good to see him, kind of. We have Elon Musk is there. There he is. He's in a huge war with Steve Bannon, who I'm guessing is not there, Jim. I don't see Steve Bannon.
That's surprising.
So you're saying Vivek withdrew to run for governor of Ohio or over the H-1B visa controversy? Aaron,
I think it's the first, and then he's using the running for Ohio as a cover.
Interesting.
It's actually the visa issue.
I would think so. Oh God, that's created an S-storm.
He and Elon are on the same side on that one.
Well, pretty soon we're gonna need visas to work in our own country.
I was going to say, President Trump mentioned pain. One of the most painful things is seeing your adversary have all the success, and you're standing there watching him have the success, and he's going to be nominated, and he's going to be the president, and you can't stand this guy. You're the deep state, and you're watching him, take over the control as commander in chief. That's the pain I think President Trump is talking about. Part of it.
It's Aaron Cates of Toronto. For more commentary, please follow him on Twitter. Yeah.
George W. doesn't look too happy.
I wouldn't be if I was in the Bush family. That old ragtime music, we turn it up and we light a candle. Notice, where's Joe Biden? You don't see him. Is Joe Biden supposed to be there, Jim?
Next coming up with Kamala.
Okay, I don't have the itinerary in front of me. Last night it was revealed Trump will be releasing MLK, JFK, and RFK files. All the rest.
Excellent.
So who do we think killed JFK, guys? Any guesses?
Don't ask that. Don't ask Jim that. Right, that's a big question.
The short answer: LBJ.
3-letter agencies.
LBJ.
Look at Aaron just trying to get things started here. That's the Marines, Jim. Did you have to train your Marines for these ceremonial type of events, Jim, when you were?
It's special. They do receive training, of course, but I wasn't involved in that.
Okay.
Guys,
Let's joining us.
This is historic.
Yes.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, guys.
Yes.
Probably the greatest achievements of our lifetime right here.
Okay. How many copies does Aaron have? Oh, we have someone joining us.
Yeah.
We have someone who is all the way from Far East Coast, who is such an admirer of Jill Biden. The great Seth Black is here. Seth, thank you for joining us here.
It's Dr. Biden. Get it right.
Dr. Biden. How are you doing, Seth? How are you with the anticipation of the inauguration here?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. We had some snow this morning, so I was shoveling and snow blowing to get everything cleared, but I'm here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing "Oh America," please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and America's tenor, Christopher D. Macchio.
Macchio in the key of D.
Seth is smiling. That's awesome. Good to see.
What are you trying to say, Aaron?
Last 4 years
Aaron's
have
trying
been held,
to-
Seth. That's what I'm trying to
Aaron's
say.
he's trying to karaoke to it. Look at
Yeah, I agree with that.
I love it.
Just like me, Dean. Remember I sang Star Spangled Banner?
That
Go
was
ahead, Aaron.
terrible.
So, Aaron, you had that coming.
I will be. Oh, America, no weeping. Let there
This guy's pretty good.
be wounded heart. I will keep
Does he
you
do bar mitzvahs?
in my
Wanna
keeping till there be.
Oh my God! There's a floating corpse.
There's both.
Jeffries looks very happy.
Smell of sulfur.
I'm upset that Nancy Pelosi didn't show up.
Did you say that's Nipsey Wilson? Okay. There's that. There's Papa Smurf.
I was attacked.
You know, there's where's Tim? Tim Waltz. We don't see Tim Waltz.
I want to see his jazz hands. Is that the Colonel?
As we listen to this, Seth, while you're here, as there's JD Vance. Okay, Seth, you want to weigh in on the pardons? Anthony Fauci, Liz Cheney for crying out loud.
Yeah. Well, I think on show that there's some crimes that are guilty. Why would you preemptively pardon all those people if they did nothing wrong? Plus, evidence did a lot. You know, all the emails, the stuff on video, you know, whatever category, they're obviously guilty. And I don't think it should be legal. You should preemptively give a pardon on the crime had in charge. You can't do that.
Right, that's never happened before. We just, by the way, we just got word right now. Okay, YouTube is down. Everybody, we got taken down. Damn it!
Why? It's the
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Can I add to Seth? I wanted to add something to Seth's statement. It's a very important statement that presidential pardons don't protect against fraud, state crimes, or if new evidence of a federal crime comes to light. So that's also very important.